Hi everybody, another Sunday and back to work tomorrow and the start of your last bit at Southampton.
Yeah.
That starts tomorrow as well, depending on the strikes. So we're just waiting to see what happens on that. Again, would like to thank everybody so much for all the comments. I've had emails from Colorado, New Zealand, all over the place. They've been really welcoming. Comments are still coming in, really lovely ones. And Charlotte was also featured this week by the Soul Publishing.
Well, we'll put a link in the description. It's on a page on Facebook, but a page that has, I think, about 12 million followers. So it may well be that you may follow that page, but I'll put a link in the description for you.
And I'd also just like to say that I'm still supporting McEachran Angel. It's all very, very tough going for them, and I speak to Nikita daily and I'm doing whatever I can just to be of support, but obviously New Zealand's a long way away and we've now got an 11-hour time difference, so we kind of catch up with each other about 5 in the morning when we can and a bit in the evenings. And, in other news, we're absolutely delighted to say that Tom Percy, who directed and filmed My Online Diary, which was the one that I was in with Nala, and here in fact is Nala, has been nominated in the Breakthrough Talent Awards for the BAFTAs. So we are really, really hoping that next Saturday, I believe they're the 22nd, that Tom wins. So Tom, if you're watching this, we wish you so much luck because it's so well deserved. It was a lot of filming. I'd also like to ask, if it's at all possible, we didn't have any luck with the bags, as you know we self-fund. If there's anybody out there that would be able to do some lapel badges with Charlotte's bag, obviously we can't pay, but we could certainly give you publicity via the channel. But if there is anybody that would be willing to help us with that, we just think that that would be something which would just get the charity out there a little bit more. In other news, this week I must just say thank you very much to Sid and Lisa, who organised the 80s night, which was actually at school. It raised, I believe, £3,700. It was a really good night, and so many thanks because there were so many raffle prizes, so we really do want to thank both of you for doing that for us. Right, in other news, we have our Charlotte's Bag medical team, which we can now actually say who's involved and what these people do. So Miles, if you'd like to just say who the team is now.
Well, we had this meeting a couple of days ago at King's College Hospital, which Charlotte spent some time at. It's in London, very large hospital in London. So we had a very productive meeting with the newest additions to the Charlotte's Bag team, and I will go through.
We met some of them, didn't we?
Yes, we met
3 of them.
Not everyone. So thank you to everyone who attended that meeting for obviously giving your time, and it was a very humbling experience to be in the company of so many eminent people. And
hopefully maybe also there was a benefactor there as well who, we hope he's very interested in what we're all trying to do.
Yes, so thank you to him for being there as well.
So this is our team, and this is a little bit about them. Very eminent people. We're delighted that they're so keen to come on board with us.
So first of all, we have Professor Ashkan. Ash is a consultant neurosurgeon with a particular interest in functional neurosurgery, neuro-oncology, spinal surgery and surgery for intractable pain and headaches. He is the lead for neuro-oncology and the lead for the neuroscience commercial clinical trial unit at King's College Hospital, where he was appointed as a consultant in 2004. We also have Chandler, who actually performed, I think it was a couple of...
It was lumbar puncture and her spinal biopsy, and then also her brain stem biopsy, which told them that it was glio.
So Chris, we were all quite well acquainted with prior to this meeting. Chris, along with Sergio Saparoulis, who was Charlotte's consultant, and Baz Zebian, was involved in Charlotte's treatment at King's College Hospital and became a firm friend of both Charlotte and her family. Chris has been a consultant adult and paediatric neurosurgeon at King's College Hospital since 1997 and is one of the founder members of the London Neurosurgery Partnership. We also have Basil Zabian, Baz as otherwise known. Baz performed Charlotte's spinal biopsy with Chris in August 2013. Following his medical studies at King's College London, he completed his neurosurgical training rotating between King's College Hospital, St George's and the Hurstwood Park Neurosciences Centre, followed by a paediatric neurosurgical fellowship at Alder Hey Children's Hospital. He is currently a consultant paediatric and adult neurosurgeon at King's College Hospital NHS Foundation Trust, one of the busiest in the country and at the forefront of neurosurgical innovation. We also have Ranj Bangu. Ranj qualified Victor Loderan with the Medical School Gold Medal and Honours. After his general surgical training, FRCS England, his specialist training was completed on the West Midlands Neurosurgical Rotation and he was awarded the Norman Dott Gold Medal in Neurosurgery on completion of his training as the highest ranked neurosurgical trainee in the United Kingdom. Continuing, we also have Professor Sattva Al-Suraj. Sattva is the head of Department of Clinical Neuropathology at King's College Hospital, NHS Foundation Trust. He is also Director of the Brain Bank and Co-Director of Brain for Dementia Research. We also have Professor Anil Dhawan. Anil has spent the past 15 years establishing King's College Hospital as a centre of excellence for paediatric liver disease, while at the same time being responsible for fundraising and setting up the Moet laboratories. And lastly, but of course not leastly, we have Sturgis Zacharoulis. Sturgis, who we have mentioned before, was Charlotte's neuro-oncology consultant at the Royal Marsden and subsequently began the process of driving forward research at King's College Hospital. He has now taken a role combining research and practice at Columbia University, New York, and will remain involved with Charlotte's Bag, working closely with the team at King's College Hospital.
So it's quite a team.
A lot of long words. I think I only made one mistake. So no, I mean we wouldn't be in this position, I don't think, if it wasn't for the support that we've had, not only on YouTube but in terms of donations and shares and likes. Because obviously the kind of research we really want to do, this stuff costs money, and we put every penny of the money we receive directly into that research. We take no salaries, we pay all our own expenses, that's travel, that's everything. Obviously YouTube is our primary format, so that costs us nothing.
No.
And I think given the list of people that I just announced and the incredible eminence that they carry in their field, I think we can really make a difference. Yeah. I
think we can, and we've given over, we've passed over 120,000, and that's going to be for, I think they're going to call the researcher Charlotte's researcher.
Yeah.
He will be based and looking at the cells, isn't it, from current patients with glio, and sort of drilling down and seeing what they can. That's really basic stuff. I don't quite.
Well, I think one of the problems with glioblastoma is that it's each sufferer's cancer is individual to the sufferer. So I think one of the things, if I understand right, is we are using some research funds to build a database of these different genetics to better understand the disease. This will allow diagnoses to be done at a far rapider rate than it's currently. And you know that could make a real difference to someone's prognosis.
Well, in Charlotte's case, for example, some of the samples that they took back in October didn't come through until after she died. So that seems a bit crazy to us.
I think it seems crazy to most people and most of the people involved in that area of research. And I think, as I say, with the people we have on board, we really can push and then make a difference to a cancer which has seen very little improvement in prognosis in the last 30 years. And I am completing my dissertation currently. I do philosophy and history, I'm not a medical student, on the ethics of cancer research funding, and the statistics that one reads surrounding brain tumours is it's grim. You know, they just don't get the attention of other cancers, and there's a lot of reasons for that, but ultimately I don't think it's just that such a devastating illness receives so little recognition.
And this isn't just for glio, this is for all brain tumours.
Yeah, this is for all brain tumours, and glio is the most aggressive and it's the most common, so I think it's a very good starting place if we're trying to raise awareness and funds for brain tumours in a more general sense. I've just been accepted into the University of Cambridge to read an MPhil in the philosophy and history of science and medicine, so I'll be working quite closely with a medicine themed course. So it'll be interesting to see how the charity kind of feeds into that as well. So I think we've got a really good grounding now to push forward into the summer and onwards after that. And as I say, we can't thank you enough for being a part of that.
I know that Charlotte would, wherever she is, I know that she would hopefully be very proud of what we've managed to do. We're incredibly proud of what she left us, and we're just fortunate that we can carry on with what she has left us. And we do talk about her a lot, don't we, and all the silly things she used to do. I said to Miles, it's so silly, one of the things I really miss about Charlotte is making her tea in the morning. She just used to drink gallons of tea, and I think you miss sharing stuff, don't you? It's things you see on TV or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, we're very fortunate in a lot of ways that Charlotte left us this platform, and that's why we're so grateful that people are still finding it and still watching it and still thinking. We get so many comments that say, "Oh, geez, I had no idea this company might have suggested or recommended videos. I wish I'd found this earlier." So, although Charlotte's absent, maybe physically, I don't think there's any absence in terms of her stoicism and courage. I think that carries on through every single vein of the charity. And as I said, you guys are a massive part of that because you've resonated with what she wanted to say, and thank you, I suppose.
Most definitely, thank you.
The best thing that you guys can do, if you can spare the change, there's no obligation at all. We'd never ask you to donate. If you can, amazing. But just keep sharing social media. That's really just as valuable for us. Just to kind of push the message out there a bit, I think.
Definitely. And we've also got our few stills at the end of this video because we do want to remember why we do this channel. It's for Charlotte.
Yes.
And for any other poor brain cancer sufferers.
Yes. So we'll leave you with those.
Well, and I'm glad to see that Nala made an appearance again.
Yeah, every time on
camera, even when Tom was filming, she managed to
She
get
got in
in
the
on
film.
that. Yeah, all the time.
So
she's
she could,
molting, I
if
think.
she had a CV, she could say potentially that she'd been in a BAFTA award-winning film. There aren't many cats you can say that about.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching and supporting us. It does mean a lot. And we'll see you 4 weeks' time. Okay, thanks very much then. Bye.